Pushing forward through the smoke, into the chaos till we choke. Abandon it all, the truth will be revealed within our core. Into a bramble fen we go, between a thistle and a rose. Abandon your home, you reap what you sow. Unchaining your heart, rip open the soul. Forgive all we are, reignite the spark. Far beyond, now we've broken the seal. A new horizon shall be revealed. Born of ash and fear. Calibrating system control. As the storm rages on, my mind appears to calm. I'm cast to play the part. Let the chaos reach my heart. The visions are getting clear. The more that we go near. Remember your home, we reap what we sow. I ain't scared of the trolls going deeper down the rabbit hole. Yeah, you started this, so reap what you sow. Looking for the truth and the questions that I have. What is the face that lies behind the mask? Tactical, practical, see me. The doctor, you don't really wanna meet me. Master plan, a ghost of man, but walking wave at the wave where you go, we say. Bold, powerful, turn back the hourglass. Look at the cup of the sweet to the sauce. Sift through the chaos, the weave on the mark. Arise into the youth that were lost. Is this what you want? Leave me in the sun. Forget all we are. A new chance to start. Far beyond what we thought was real. A new horizon will be revealed. Born of ash and fear.
Alrighty then. Oh, it's there we go. I have it. I don't know. I also made adjustments to my stuff. Hopefully they're good adjustments. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So okay, that's good. Between a thistle and a rose. I like that line for some reason. Anyway, let me hop on to the side, and we're gonna go play some Duet Night Abyss. Did I press the done button? I don't know if I did. There we go. I did it now. How is YouTube? No, I think Twitch is the one I needed to Twitch. Okay. YouTube is right there, so my VOD is being recorded essentially. Alright, let's start this. Oh, also, no, we're not doing 6-hour streams yet. Well, We might do 6-hour stream today. My mom's making chicken wings. I think she's about to bake chicken wings. So I should have enough food for today. I don't know. But I'll minimum 3 hours, maximum 6 hours. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna have to relog. Happens sometimes. Yep. Okay. It's a verification code. I want password. Come on. Yes. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see. I was considering giving First Ascendant another try. I don't know. We'll see. I got another why would you play anything else besides Warframe comments again. I'm just like, ugh. I'm sorry. I think it was a chick actually. I'm sorry, ma'am. I am not interested. I'm sorry. I am. Oh, it could have also been a dude, chick profile picture, but like, I'm just not interested. The problems I have with the game just run too deep. And they also mentioned First Ascendant, and it was like, why would you play anything besides these two? I'm over here like, I'm sorry, man. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can play these two games. I'll try First Ascendant later. Probably give it a nice little attempt. Right now, I just have a lot on my plate. I have so much on my plate, I'm fucking choking on it. Choke on it, Deo. Let's see. I was watching a video, and they essentially were talking about how, well, the specific part that I wanted to pick out of it was the part about fun versus frustration. It's like a pedestal, not pedestal. You know those weights that are like one side and another side, like you're comparing weight. Scale. It's a scale. The thing about the way that games usually work is that there's fun versus frustration. Sometimes the frustration, like overcoming the frustration, can be fun, but it's really dependent on like the individual person. And the game developer's goal is to hit that threshold of more fun than frustration. One thing is though, apparently, from what I can tell, frustration can come from sources that are not, they're just not involved. You know, Pressure Permanence was just... Oh, it's a little puzzle game. Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see. Alright. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me... Oh, I know. Like that, and like this. Yeah. Alright. Click. You. Yeah! Hey! Okay, that's cool. Little puzzle game. I like the little puzzle game. Okay, what do you have for me? Let's go. Boom. Okay. And oh, you're next. Yeah. What's next? Oh, this one is locked. This one is not locked though. Oh, you're gonna be a bitch. Let me see. So that. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And take you. Boom. Yeah! And you're locked. Okay. Oh, cool. I like this. This right here is good. I want this. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. No puzzle game. Oh, what's this? Ooh. It's a glow reaver. Ooh. What is that? Oh, okay, it's Curry. Curry is streaming. Oh! That's a hat! I got a hat. Spielberg's pick. Let's see, what's this? Oh. That's interesting. I also have dog pieces. Fox. Fox. Where you have a kite. Oh! Butterfly! Hi, how's it going, Judith? No butterfly wings! Oh, this one looks nice. Is there a green one? Oh, there's not a green one. Damn. No, horse whip. Whip a bitch. What's this? Oh! It's a wreath. A moon wreath. Oh. But this one actually looks really good. No gothic feel. What is this? Puppy tail. It's literally just called puppy tail. That's fun. No butt wings. I like myself some butt wings. No more Warframe? Yeah, unfortunately, I mentioned it earlier a while ago. I quit Warframe. I was done with it. I couldn't handle the bugs. I remember the whole spiel was that I've been dealing with the bugs for like 5 years. And I was tired of the game for a while. But the problem is that I stuck with it so long that it became spiteful. I was no longer tired of them, I was sick of them. And every single time I played the game, I would just get angry. And that's not what I wanted for my content. Or for me personally either. I didn't want to be constantly angry over a video game. That's just like, I have to like fight the content drop and just kind of sort of just say no to Warframe, unfortunately. I finally got to a point where I stopped complaining about Warframe randomly in conversations too. Breaks weren't working, unfortunately, because every single time I got back onto the game, I would get hit with the same issues. So unfortunately, I'm done with Warframe. Which, yeah. Yeah, no more Warframe. I've been having conversations like this on chats and stuff as well. Not chats, but videos and stuff. Because people have been telling me that they would rather see me play Warframe than this. I'm just kind of so like, I'm sorry guys, I just can't do it. And the Destiny people were also kind of irritated that I spent like a while talking about how Destiny is irritating, but at first the video I'm talking about had like a lot of dislikes, but eventually it kind of sort of evened out. Well, a lot was for me specifically, but they kind of sort of evened out a little bit after like it started being shown to people who think the same way, I guess. I don't know really, actually. But for some reason that little highlight was pretty popular. It's still getting views. Which, I don't know. But it's, I don't know, it's like a thing where, I was talking about earlier, today actually, of, fun versus frustration. That's kind of something what you're trying to get a balance of. Of like, you gotta get a lot of fun, while also like making sure the frustration isn't as high. So you can keep the game like interesting for somebody. And I find the same itch being scratched with this game as I do with Warframe. But the frustration is lower. Because the frustration from Warframe came from not being able to play Warframe. Does that make any sense? Where I would be farming for like 2 or 3 hours on something, and a bug would happen, and I would either have to like completely stop, or if I was forced to stop, I would lose everything I got. Which is actually what kind of sort of caused it to be a lot worse than it should be. Because I got into doing level caps, and I would actually have to leave. I would actually lose. It happened once. I will admit it happened once, but I got hit with a bug that costed me an hour's worth of progress in a level cap. But keep in mind, this is also the same bug that happened a lot, like often, and I don't even think I was using Urelli at the time. It was a completely different. It also happened to a friend twice as well. So it wasn't just me getting hit with that, but because they got hit with that, I got hit with the thing of like, wow, I need to stop the level cap because the person who is literally the highest damager just lost all their progress. So it's unfortunate, but I mean, I literally built my hobby off of Warframe's back, and I kind of sort of just feel like Warframe kind of sort of just irritated me too much, you know? Yeah, that's kind of sort of how I feel about it. I feel passionate about it mostly because, like, I like the game, you know? Yeah. It's kind of like a weird thing where it's like, the problem isn't the fact that I'm playing Warframe, it's the fact that I can't, you know? Bungie announced they're going to stop making more updates for Destiny 2 today. Yeah, I saw that. I actually saw that. I'm over here like, damn. It really happened. Destiny actually died. Like, holy shit, it actually, like, just literally just did. It died. I'm over here like, that is uninteresting. Why aren't you playing it, boy? I don't want to. I don't feel like playing Destiny. Okay, actually, I actually just might come across the Destiny thing. I'll talk about the Destiny thing as well. Destiny has this interesting thing where, yes, the gameplay is solid and the storytelling is like okay. The problem is it takes things from you, and yeah, fuck that. You grind discussing the Descendants, you can D2, yeah. I don't know. First Descendants, I actually was considering trying it again. I don't know. But I honestly, if I were to do a, I guess it wouldn't be a tier list, right? It would be a top, a ranking of like the 4. I believe for me, Duet and Abyss is top. Warframe is second. And I guess controversially enough, First Descendants is third and Destiny is fourth. Because Destiny takes shit from me and I hate that. More than I don't care for First Descendants' whole like, oh, I'm gonna be like super unbalanced to make it to where your favorite character just can't do like anything, right? It's less of a hey, like everything is unbalanced. It's more like the fact that the thing that I want to do isn't balanced. Does that make any sense? It's like the character that I want to use is me choosing to lose. Meanwhile, like if I choose a character I don't even like, I can beat everything in the game. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like making Wukong the only option. Well, okay, maybe not the only option, like, but like it's similar. It's similar to that, where it's like, oh, just choose Wukong. Yeah, I hate that argument. Just choose Wukong. Yeah, you love Wukong though. I don't mind Wukong. I more like don't like the players of Wukong. You know, the whole just play Wukong argument is literally just from Wukong players, which is the thing that got irritating after a while. I just used Wukong. The secret to not getting bad mental health due to your rally is just to use Wukong instead. It's like, motherfucker, that doesn't solve the issue. Sorry, that sounds mean, but like that is what I've heard. That people have literally just like, I remember you said something about shipping Wukong with, oh no, see, I remember it was a weird thing where it was like, I was playing, I guess it was like, I was having a dream of like playing video games, and it was like a adult version of Warframe for some reason, because I guess my brain was going that direction. And so there was like a Wukong who was NTRing me. Okay, not NTRing, cucking me. And I had to do a boss battle against another Wukong. But the problem is, whenever I play video games in my dreams, like, NTR is, somebody having sex while you don't know what's happening in your presence. It's like, cucking, but it's not something you know about, right? It's essentially cheating, but like, when they're having sex, you are in the room, or you are in the house, right? It's like having your best friend there. Yeah, it's like having your best friend there, and your best friend is banging your girlfriend while you're making dinner. That's exactly the best way to explain NTR. But that's basically what was happening. That's literally what's happening. I was being cucked by a Wukong in my dream in a adult version of Warframe, and you know, whenever I play video games in my dreams, I never win. It can go to like the end of the boss battle. There's one hit left, and I end up fucking up. It's just kind of, it's like my confidence thing. My confidence is so bad that I lose constantly while playing video games in my dreams, even though I actually win a majority of the time in most games. So like, the fact, like, that's one of the things that was like, I was talking about, I think. I remember, like, the shipping Wukong thing, it was like a dream I had, and I kind of started didn't want to explain what was happening. Because it was like a weird dream. It was like weird, like, gamer dream. And that's what it was. Wukong, a boss battle against Wukong as the operator, because Wukong was cucking me, and in order to essentially go and get my Urele, I had to beat his ass. You think that's bad? Sometimes I wake up thinking I crashed. Oh yeah, like, it's like a genuine, yours is a genuine fear of, like, you wake up thinking you crashed your truck because, you know, you're a trucker now, you know? Yeah, it's like a genuine fear. Okay. You know, it's like a genuine fear I have that actually happens sometimes? Sometimes I have a dream that I'm being attacked by a centipede in my sleep. But if I try to get off of my bed and run away, there's centipedes all over the floor. And it is just literally this one centipede that somehow got on the bed. So, and it's like attacking me, right? It's biting me, it's strangling me, stabbing me with its little legs. I'm over here like, those dreams fucking suck. I hate those dreams. It's like an asphyxiation dream mixed together with a monster dream, mixed together with a trapped dream, mixed together with a falling dream. It's all that shit at once, you know? A drowning dream as well sometimes, which I won't get too far into why that's also involved. But holy shit, like, the centipede dreams are the scariest dreams I've ever had. And it's all because it's a mixture of like 20 different fears, right? And it sucks because it makes all of those fears worse for the next few days, which I hate. I hate that shit. Sometimes I'll have dreams, I'm just like, yeah, fuck this dream. Okay, no, I've only had a dream once in my whole entire life. Every single time I'm sleeping and my mind starts playing something, it's always nightmares. If I were to, like, okay, I actually made a scenario of this, like a thing of, like, you know the Aranara from Genshin? The things that you can only see if you can dream? I imagine, like, as if they were designed depending on what kind of dreams you have. My Aranara would be scary, you know? I don't know, I think dreams are scarier the more they are near to the reality. I swear I wake up and then dream about left trucks running when I'm just like, here's the thing! Yeah. Here's the thing. That's very true, but I have actually woken up with a centipede wrapping around my neck. That's the thing. I unironically have had a centipede wrap around my neck. I don't think I've ever told my mom this, but when we lived in the house that had a bunch of roaches in it that were inside of a sewer drain that was broken, I actually had a centipede wrapping around my neck at night, but I never said anything because I was too tired and just went back to sleep. Like, you're talking, oh man, ad break, that's gay. But, what a weird way, motherfucking ads. Let me see, okay. It's gonna be like 4 minutes and 30 seconds or some shit.
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing you asked me.
My pretty mind. Okay. Motherfucking kitty. Oh yeah, I think you're back. But yeah, that
Demon Tabitha
like that's the reason why it's one of the scariest things for me. So it is based in reality a little bit because I have had the centipede wrap around my throat. It sucks. It actually does. Like having a genuine fear that is literally just an animal that could literally sneak up on you at any. Well, I'm looking at the floor and everything now. Like a lot of people would say I have an irrational fear of centipedes. No, those things are fucking scary. They hurt when they wrap around your neck too. Like they are like painful. Because their claws are like sharp. What the fuck was that? Oh, I'm tripping out now. I do not like centipedes. Those assholes. They're okay. That's another thing. Centipedes are assholes. They'll chase you around, and I'm pretty damn sure they know you're afraid of them. Yeah, fuck those guys. I do not like them. It's like green eggs and ham and shit. It's like that one. I do not like them, Sam. I am. But you said you shouldn't go. Yeah. What you said to be. Oh, you said to be strangled? Yeah. They strangle you. They strangle you. They will touch your butt. It's like snuggle struggle, but not good. You know? It'll wrap around your neck and kind of sort of just like. I think it was because I was warm. I guess. I liked how warm I was. Which I get, I am warm. I'm actually like higher temperature than mom. And well, actually, mom has a low temperature. But like, motherfucker, that does not mean wrap around my throat, sir. That's not a response I would like for being warm. If like Mochi's all like, "Oh my god, you're warm," grabs me by the throat, and I wouldn't enjoy that. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. It depends. I'll try it. Maybe once or twice. Let's see how gentle Mochi is. I like aggression, but I still like to be covered. Okay, that's not. I still like to be comfortable. Like in a comfortable position, just kind of sort of just being manhandled would be really fun. I don't know. It's how I feel about it. They just like grab me and throw me around a little bit, but like force me into a comfortable position. I don't know. I'd have to discuss it with Mochi actually. Like, we'd have to like test it out as well because you never know what I'm actually into. Since like I'm not a virgin, but I am like somebody who hasn't really had sex in a long time. So I'm actually very like curious what I actually would be into. Any surprises? Express that to her, man. Yeah, I'll be all like, hey, like, I like to be comfortable, but I also like aggression. Could you like rough me up, but like in a comfortable position? It's like, okay. Like she could just like take control or something. She would have like. One thing is I always told her like the thing is like I have a hard time getting it up, not because I can't, but because I get distracted easily. So she's gonna have to keep my attention. I think that would probably be part of it. In order to keep my attention, she would just have to roughhouse with me. Just throw me around and shit. I don't know. Every time I come to one. Hi, Bob! Every time I come to the why the things are being said. Are you sure if you want me to straightforward myself, I just joke around on it and tease her about it? Yeah. I think my thing is... I again got caught again, yeah. I told Mochi this as well. It's hard for me to get into get like signals. So I told her it would be best if she was straightforward, and she told me that I would probably have to be straightforward as well because she likes that too, I think. And she said like, but if I sneak up on her, don't tell her what I'm gonna do, because they would ruin the surprise. You know, like if I decide to like come from behind and like grab her, I would want to keep what I'm gonna do to her a secret. Cause it's part of the surprise, you know. So yeah, we kind of sort of talked about like if we were to be together, yeah. Just spank, yeah. Just spank, yeah. I have like this thing where probably sounds silly, but sometimes I like make plans of like what I could do for the future. Cause I always plan. I never just spontaneously do something. I kind of sort of have to like think about it before like the scenario happens, so I'm prepared for it. It's kind of like getting a loadout for stuff, but like it's a loadout for conversations or interactions with people. So I've been planning like what a couple different things I could do. Literally just like grab her from behind and like kiss her neck or like nibble her ear or something. Like something like really cute like that. Or like just go straight up and just like, I don't know, go in and just get the hands involved, quote unquote. I'll just say it like that. Also, like never underestimate the power of a good spank, you know, as well. But yeah, it's like I have like a couple of different things I was planning on trying. Depending on how she feels about it. There's some stuff that's a little bit more like intense that I could probably not talk about as well. But there's been a few scenarios that I went over in my head. Mostly for some reason her doing dishes, I think. I don't know why it's dishes specifically. But I think it's because it's the only thing I could really stop her from doing that wouldn't mess up. Like if she's cooking, I probably wouldn't want to do it then because she might burn it. Or like spill something. But if she's like doing dishes or something, I could possibly do that. Or if I'm doing dishes, she could do the same thing to me. It's mutual, I'm pretty sure. Also, my TABATHE casually doing like 400,000 damage is really fascinating. Just to talk about the game a little bit, because I actually was testing this during a video actually, and I did like 400,000 damage, and when you're like, how the fuck did my TABATHE do 400,000 damage? And I actually figured it out. This game has a 75% base increase of damage when you are attacking something that you're a better element against. And you use the weakness of something, it like the damage is like basically more than almost doubled. Actually, it might be more than that, but yeah, still, it's like I'm able to do so much damage with TABATHE. It's a weird little thing. Plus, if you take into consideration the tentacles, right? Also, let me check something. Boom. Let's see how much more damage I do. Oh, I saw another 400,000. I saw another 400,000. It's crazy because like there's overcrits in this game, and TABATHE can do overcrits because of the way her tentacles work. Oh, that was a lot of numbers. I guess she kind of peaks at 400,000. There's also the relic onslaught. Onslaught also gives me attack power per enemy I kill, and I think it can be up to 30. I think 480,000. 490,000. Let me see. I'm looking at the numbers. Oh, what's that? 500,000? 500,000. And that one thing is, I mentioned this before, but like I actually managed to do a little test of like what I love about Mochi that is like not physical, and I managed to find like 3 major things. So I definitely say like it's like a legitimate thing. Plus, like, over time, I have actually gotten a little bit more attached. Because I'll admit, like, it took me a while to get attached. So, because it took me a while to get attached, I kind of sort of... I guess, like, we were going a little fast, and I'm glad we decided not to go too fast. But the more and more I talk to Mochi, the more and more I get infatuated. Like a weird thing where it takes me a while to get attached to something for some reason. 550,000. Okay, that's good. Oh, one more. caught in 4K. Oh, okay. So you know how like people say like old people don't get the kids nowadays? That's apparently something that is spoken. I find that it usually is more of an experience thing. And a lot of people who are in mainstream media, they're so busy that they don't get to experience like the internet very much. And also like a thing of like, if you didn't grow up with the internet, you probably have no idea what the internet is like. And you just assume that all kids just are speaking like fucking TikTok meme kids. When in actuality, they speak normally in most cases, unless they're like super like into media or into social media, which is very rare. But yeah, it's really interesting to see like some old people that actually know computers more than me. Then again, like I don't know computers very well. But I've seen some people who are like twice my age be really good with computers. And they also game. And they are also like they understand the gaming a lot more than most people, you know? Those are the people who usually end up being developers, but like a lot of people say, oh, old people, like it's like what's his name, Scott? I think his name is Scott. The guy who owns Steam,
Enter standby.
he understands gamers enough to know that the worst thing you could ever do is make a statement on something. Because gamers nowadays are so anti-corpo that if you were to say something that isn't even all that bad, they'll twist your words to be something way worse. Just because fuck you. So, him not saying anything is actually the best option, because if he were to say anything, they will twist his words because at the end of the day, he is a corpo, right? So, he would not benefit from saying anything, you know? I think a good example of this actually is Subnautica 2. They literally said like if you were to want killing in your survival horror game, go play Lords of the Fallen. Not Lords of the Fallen. What was it? The Forest or something like that. And because, like, at the end of the day, this isn't a killing game, it's a survival horror. And you ruin the horror aspect if you can defend yourself. And I don't think that's mean. I don't think that's rude. It literally is just like, if you don't feel like you're the audience for this, if you want to get something out of this, you're probably going to want to go somewhere else. I've always thought that wasn't like a bad thing to say, because at the end of the day, like, games aren't made for everybody. Like, there isn't a single game that is perfect for everybody. Hell, I'm playing Duet Night Abyss, you know? This is not perfect at all, right? For everybody. But I love this game. And I would say straight up, like, unironically, like, straight up, as kindly as I can say, if you don't think this is for you, then probably want to find something that is for you and play that, you know? And I'm not even trying to be mean about it. I'm legitimately just saying like that is a legitimate like answer. There's a lot of people who say like Subnautica's devs were like mean about it. The only time a company should take notes is when they have no direction for the gameplay forever. Yeah. Like, if if your game is a game that needs input, a really good thing to do is to have like a few players who understand the game, who know for a fact that there is something that needs to be fixed. And I remember correctly, the person I was watching said he only had 2 players that he actually paid attention to. Because at the end of the day, you have to look for a player that isn't a like 1% like competitive player, right? None of the competitive players that go on esports, for one. You can't be somebody who has a main, which means they literally play everything. And they have to be someone who thinks about things with the intention of benefiting as many players as possible besides their own playstyle, right? I don't even fit in that category. I will admit it. I am biased as fuck. But it's a thing where like it's like, you know, being able to figure that out is actually very difficult, especially if you don't have a very big audience like Duet and Abyss. Like, if you're gonna listen to anybody, like, it's difficult to find someone to listen to in Duet and Abyss. Because Duet and Abyss doesn't have as many people who are like super into the game yet. You need like at least a year's worth of time to figure out who is worth it. If I cope hard enough, I can be that for DNA, surely. Yeah. I mean, you also... You could possibly be that for Duet and Abyss as well. I could possibly do that too. But I'm too biased, right? I'm too biased towards the weapons platforms. But if there's anything that I would say about weapons platforms, it's the fact that weapons platforms shouldn't be the most powerful thing ever. But weapons platforms should still be able to do like the end game, right? That's all I want, to be completely honest, right? But like, they shouldn't be the top of the top because it's so simple. I don't think something that's easy should be like too powerful, you know? Like, I mean like easy for a majority of players, you know? Also, hi Junior, sorry, I forgot. I was in the middle of something, I forgot to say hi. Hi Junior. But unironically, I kind of sort of am in the vein of like, when it comes to weapons platforms, I don't want them to be the strongest characters in the game.
Good thing you asked me.
Because at the end of the day, it's so easy to be a weapons platform, which all you need is a good weapon. That, it's like, I would prefer if it wasn't a thing. Yeah, weapons out of the box should be average, and characters that make them more complex and interesting should be to get power. Yeah. Like, the weapons, like, I still say that weapons should do at the end game, but there are ways you can do that, you know? Weapons platforms should take a lot of knowledge-based effort, but reward you, like, not like the best, but like, it should reward you at least a little bit, you know? It should be obvious as well. Put in a lot of effort into a weapon, a lot of effort into the character, you should be able to do, like, some pretty decent stuff. But never top tier, you know? It's kind of like, the simple character, like, Scarlet Witch in Marvel Rivals. She shouldn't be top tier because she's so simple. The problem is that she should still be able to be top 500 at some point. She is, though, because I've seen a top 500 Scarlet Witch before. I've seen content of this Scarlet Witch that literally just was top 500, you know? Right now she's too strong. Yeah, yeah, like right now, like, a lot of people were complaining about how weak she was. Which I get. But, they kind of sort of, I don't know, I haven't seen much gameplay of her recently. But I heard she was overtuned a little bit. But then again, there's also this thing where they have characters that can fucking one-shot you. Unironically, melee characters that can one-shot you. I'm over here like, god damn. Melee characters that can one-shot you. Instead of spending your entire bar, you just say, no, fuck you. But she is contending with that, which I understand. Which is, wow. Like, But not only are they characters that can one-shot you, but apparently they are also characters that are simple to play. Not simple to play, but they have movement abilities. The funny thing is, she had AHD. She had a place even before the nerfs because she was a counter to melee one-shots. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, before the buffs, yeah. She had a place here for the buffs because she was a counter to melee one-shots. Yeah. That's true. Not only that, but like, people talk shit about her, mostly. Okay, I was actually looking at this thing, at the video that I was talking about. They actually mentioned something called vibes, which is basically just like, how happy is everybody? One of the things that kills the game or makes the game or a character sometimes is literally vibes. No matter how good or terrible your game is, if people like you, you will end up being thriving or dying. I always believe that, and one of the examples I always use is, this is controversial as hell because of how popular it is. But I always use Undertale as a good example of this, because I played Undertale. And the story is interesting, but it's definitely not like the best story. And it also has this thing with the gameplay. Absolute apology. I don't mean this like really like aggressively in any way. I don't like the gameplay because the gameplay is... I don't like it. I don't really have a reason for it that is like one that I can put into words. I just don't like Undertale's gameplay. The story was interesting, but also a thing of like it goes by too fast because like some of the story is during the battles, and instead of having it to where I have to click on it to get this to get it to continue, it's just like, oh, here's 3 seconds to read this. And I was here like, I didn't read it, man. I didn't even see the text. I was too busy looking at my character or my heart. So even the story, I kind of sort of didn't vibe as much with, which is, I don't know if it's how controversial it is, but that's like my most controversial opinion, I would say. I didn't really like Undertale, even though I played it. I played it all the way to Asgore too, and I got my ass kicked by Asgore, of course, because I tried to do a pacifist run, and I'm not very good at the game. But it's not even it's not necessarily tied to me not being good at the game, contrary to popular belief. It is really just like I didn't really enjoy the game. I mean, like, I played through it. I've definitely played through it. And I don't know, it's a vibes thing. Literally, the vibes of Undertale made it thrive more than you would think. I think it's also tied to the fact that a content creator made it more popular. And that content creator was like a really, really big like content creator.
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing you asked me.
I think that's part of it. Probably not the entire thing, but it definitely is kind of part of it. You know? The content creator that made it big definitely made it really big. Also, commercials in like 2 minutes. Maybe 1, I'm not sure. I just caught that.
How boring.
There we go. I need a. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
How boring. How boring.
Bitch! Anyway. Yes. Me. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Commercials, yeah. Da, 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 da. Let's do. I believe you're back in a little bit. I believe you're back. Okay. I don't know. She's like, the thing about centipedes, okay, it's kind of like spiders, where if you're afraid of spiders, the reason why you're afraid of spiders is because it's a spider, not because it's spider-like. So I think a really interesting thing about that is, it'd possibly be the same thing where because the slime is not like a real spider, right? I think it would cause me to not fear it at all. It's like it would be like a really long slime. I think that would actually make it like cute, I
They
think.
say it pays to ask for help.
It'd be like a slime worm. I think I've also seen that in like adult games, so I think it would be really interesting. I actually would find that interesting. That's probably what the best way to say it. It's like it would make a interesting like pet, I guess. Let me do. Let's do. I kind of want to do Lynn. No, let's do Psyche. I want to do Psyche. I want to test out my Psyche again. And I want to do match. You? Okay. Aw. No people. No. I thought that was my phone. I need to I need tips to make my Pookie fall for me for real. He's cute. Yeah. One way to do it is like what I did with my girlfriend. Is like kind of sort of leave breadcrumbs. Okay. This is gonna sound really bad, so sorry if it comes off as really weird. But you know what? So people refer to like making someone who isn't an adult fall in love with them grooming. The thing is though, if you remove the fact that they are not an adult, right? Getting someone to fall in love with you is very similar. The only difference is that they are not a child, right? So basically the best way to say it is it's like getting someone to fall in love with you works almost exactly the same as grooming. And it's controversial mostly because of the way I'm explaining it, but that if you think about it, it is, yeah. So no, not like P. Diddy. I don't think necessarily P. Diddy did that necessarily. I think he had slaves. But what I'm thinking more of is leave breadcrumbs as a trail to lead them specifically towards where you want them to go. Like mention relationships. Like that's a really good example. Mention relationships. Be affectionate. Make it obvious that you offer something, right? Nobody likes likes finding out that you lie to them. So literally just mention what you offer, right? Mention relationships, mention what you offer, just kind of sort of leave breadcrumbs. And a good way, yeah. Yeah, you basically need to do this thing where, think of it like this. Just like a male bird, you need to essentially put on a song and dance. And during this song and dance, if this person you're in love with chooses you, they will make it obvious that they choose you by literally saying, like, they basically need to choose you, right? But you need to lead them into it, right? It's kind of sort of like, that's kind of sort of how grooming works as well. But like, it's except for the difference is you're doing it with an adult, right? It's exactly what I did with my girlfriend. I found out, hey, you also have to do your research too. Figure out what they want, figure out what they need, and for one, figure out if you can even provide that. And for two, make sure it's obvious that you offer this, right? I offer essentially what is like therapy, unironically, the whole I can fix you kind of thing, but like in a more wholesome way, where I offer comfort and love, as well as the fact that I offer something to comfort and love, as well as the fact that I would probably make a pretty decent house husband. And she works. My girlfriend works. So she said legitimately, I am allowed to do stuff like that, which legitimately don't be worried about like having to provide. If you want this kind of life, it is still a viable option to not be the breadwinner. No matter how controversial it is, different people want different things. So if you want a woman who will take care of you, make it obvious, and you will eventually find someone who wants to take care of you. Same thing with a guy. You tell a guy straight up, hey, I want someone to be my daddy, to like take care of me, and you offer them what they want, which is somebody to take care of the house, or like something like that in that kind of relationship. If you're a woman, it's the same thing. Literally just straight up offer and want. It's kind of like capitalism, actually. You offer something and you have a price for that thing, right? And it's up to them to purchase what you're selling, right? It's kind of sort of the same thing. Basically, think of it like this. Dating is like a swap meet, and you need to put what you offer in the front to tell people what you offer. And if you were to have something special, you keep it in the back, but make sure that the thing in the front is similar to the thing in the back, right? Put what you offer in the front of your stand in the swap meet or the marketplace, right? When people come by your stand, they will know exactly what they're in for. Like if you're selling toys, right? You need to make sure they absolutely know you sell toys. You have a collector's item that's really rare, literally have that fucker in a case right in front of you, right? Now you are gonna have some people who might take advantage of that, like take advantage of your kindness, but just be capable of having boundaries, right? So that's basically my big dating advice. In fact, there's a okay, let me mark this. I might 1 hour 13 minutes. I don't know how long it is, but I would say for anybody at home at YouTube, this is literally coming from someone who has a legitimate relationship. So it is kind of sort of from experience I'm speaking of. So, you know, also hi YouTube. Say hi guys. I'm not sure how many people stayed. But yeah, that's it. We're both straight guys, so surely this tech well is foolproof. While we know they check out shot. Yeah. Well, Gina tips, yeah. Cause like, I don't know. It's like okay. The best way to say it is it's probably a controversial way to say it, but it is a straightforward like how it works. Because that's kind of sort of, it's kind of like, yeah, it's really the male bird thing, right? But also the thing of like the only difference is that you're not doing it to someone who's underage. You're doing it to someone who's an adult, and which is also legitimately, do not do this to someone who's underage. Do not do this. Take this as grooming advice. I am not using this as grooming advice. It's dating advice. Go for an adult. If you are not an adult, which I'm pretty sure you are, because most of my audience is late 20s to early 30s, just fucking wait. Unironically, wait until you turn 18. I do not want you to accidentally have a situation that happens here in Hawaii all the time of having to quit school just because you got a bitch pregnant. Please, anybody who's like too young, do not get a girl pregnant too early. No Diddy. Say no to Diddy. Yes, say no to Diddy. This has been dating advice from Gina. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing for a thumbnail. There's so many places I could go for that, but we'll see. Say no. Dating intent. Oh, terrible. Absolutely horrible. I think I'm using a resolve. Am I using a resolve one? Should I be waiting until I go lower health to be attacking things? Yeah. I think it's to the red health, right? If it's to the red health, I can do it now. One minute and 16 seconds. Okay. Not well, like 1 hour and 16 minutes. Resolve scaling kicks in at 40% and scales crazy fast, even lower. Oh, okay. Oh no! decay and burn in the sunshine. How to be cute and hard at the same time by Psyche. You threaten them using references to plant life and butterflies. That's how you be hard and cute at the same time. What is it called? Okay, what is it called when you pin a butterfly to a board in a display case? I don't think it's taxidermy. I think it's something else. It's I remember yeah, taxidermy. Okay, it's taxidermy. Yeah. Like a really good one is like pin your wings to the board and place you on display is like a it's kind of actually it is kind of scary of like you're gonna keep me as a fucking trophy, but like it's also like a reference to butterflies, so it's like cutesy and hard at the same time. But here's the thing, like being pinned to a board as a display, that's actually a really brutal way to like display your enemies. It's like you really think about it, right? It's kind of like Vlad the Impaler, right? But like with butterflies. Like it's similar to the argument that PETA has with like animals. To be absolutely completely honest, it kind of sort of is like that kind of thing. Is like, I just like I'll put you on display, right? That's one that's fast and snappy. It's like I'll put you on display. It's like, what do you mean by that? It's like a weird thing where it's like I'm both terrified and turned on at the same time, right? Like you don't know what exactly the person means by that. I think that's the interesting part about that threat, right? Sounds like a kink? Yeah, it sounds like a kink. Like, motherfucker, I will pin you on display. It's like, pin me on display? What the fuck? It's like, yeah, it's like you're both terrified and turned on at the same time. Which is like, that, I think that would be the goal, I guess? We got a goalpost. Like that can be taken so many different ways, which I think is like the bonus point, right? It's like it turns you on, it like terrifies you, and it confuses you. So it gets you thinking about it for like several moments of like, what? But yeah, like, that's basically the vibe I get from Psyche. Because, like, she references, like, butterflies and plant life a lot. And she kind of sort of gives me, like, those vibes, you know? Of, like, the whole pin you on display thing, you know? Like, if they decided to make Psyche, like, into, like, a corrupted form of herself, and, like, and in return, they could possibly use those lines like that, you know? They can even, like, poke fun at the fact that, like they can make it to where she detects whether or not you have a Psyche at your house. Yeah. So crazy alt-bro vibes, yeah. Like you basically have this thing where you
This journey will be etched in my heart forever.
yeah. Funniest way to describe two-pitch, yeah. Like let me see, like it would be an interesting way to like do it, right? It's like if you have a character in like your display in your house, you literally be like poke fun at them of like using that line and like adding in the back if it just detects it of like just like those lifeless effigies in back home, and it's like literally just a poking fun at the fact that you literally have like a TABATHE sitting on your couch, but it's not the real TABATHE, right? That would be really good. Or like yeah. I think that would be fascinating. Yes. Also, I don't know. No. I could have swore Duet Not Abyss had 6,000 followers, but now it has 9,000 followers. That's interesting. I could be wrong though. It might have been 8 or 7. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, let me cash in my
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing
Rebecca.
you asked
Actually,
me.
where's my... Oh, do I not have enough Rebeccas?
Are you inviting me on a date?
No, I do not. I need 2 more Rebeccas.
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing you asked me.
Okay.
They say it pays to ask for help. Good thing you asked me. They say it pays to ask for help.
Oh, it's this one. This one's right here. Let's do... Let's do this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Full water team. Oh, actually... I should switch this to... Hold on.
Let me provide medicine for the battles to come.
There we go. I am hungry like a motherfucker.
I shall not let death prevail.
We'll see how... Let's see if Mom is ready to make chicken wings, actually. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this game, this match, and I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Mom. I have gotten quite hungry. I only had brownies this morning, which I don't think is good. The brownies tasted good, but like I need
Another
food.
serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
There we go. Oh, it's actually really uncomfortable.
Let the healing flow.
Come closer. No biting contact.
Ouch! That hurt! Oh, really?
Feel better soon.
Let the healing flow.
Oh. I'm hoping this doesn't become too much of a problem during stream.
It's coming. Feel better soon.
There we go. Oh, it does. We'll do 10 rounds. We'll do 10 rounds. I'll check on Mom in a bit. I think we're defrosting chicken wings as well. So I might have to wait a little bit.
No biting
So
contact.
fun!
My bones are solid.
Oh, what? Anyway.
Come closer.
Let the healing flow.
I definitely might need a little bit more duration. Or efficiency would work, actually. Maybe efficiency would actually be pretty good.
Let the healing flow.
There we go. Oh, where's that sound? I heard a certain sound. That sounded like a person. Am I tripping? I think I am tripping a little bit.
Let the healing flow. This is so fun. No violent contact.
Yeah, I'm definitely not spending all my money next time, next week, the next month. Oh my god. I'm not spending all my money next month on trying to force myself to learn how to cook. Or trying to force myself to cook. I kind of sort of think I might need to get fast food instead. I was doing good, but I have run into a situation where I unfortunately that isn't an option I can take right now, apparently. And we're gonna like we have the refrigerator actually has very little in it right now, so I don't think food stamps alone are gonna cut it. So I'm gonna go like I think it's 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now on Wednesday, I think it's the 1st. I am not gonna wail on anything past my budget. I am probably gonna get a battle pass for Genshin and Duet and TABATHE. But other than that, I am not touching my money besides food. I'm also not gonna buy anybody anything either. So yeah, I don't think I want to go through 2 days whole thing. Actually, I'm hoping the Twitch payment comes in next month, actually, because I know I'm getting really close to that. I just need more people to watch commercials, and I used to have like a pretty decent amount of people subscribing, but I think their money is going elsewhere, which I'm happy for. I'm happy they are having something else to put their money towards, but that's just a me thing. I don't know. I'm hoping the Twitch payments go well. Go soon. Actually, I could check. I actually should check and see how close they are. They probably dictate on like on how much I focus on pushing the streams a little bit, you know? Like oh shit. I am 1 energy away from doing it. Damn. Yeah, I forgot. Adding it with the ad. Yeah. 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 Jeffrey edging it with the ads, I think. Yeah. I kind of don't want to check how close I am, actually. I know I'm really close. Because last time I checked, I was like 40 something. I was 40 something like in. Or was it 30 something? It was like it's close. I was actually considering doing a full 3 hours every hour instead of like 1 hour 30 seconds. No, not 1 hour. Not 1 hour. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes every hour. But I was like, no, I don't want to do that since we already had like a vote. And I already tested that like when I first started, and there were actually a lot of people complaining about it. Not a lot of people. There was like a couple people who complained about it. But I said I definitely want to leave that up to you guys. It's like which one is more annoying, you know? Which one is more irritating? People were saying the 1 minute 30 seconds is less annoying, but I'm annoyed by it. We want 24 hours fast every day. Yep, yeah. A lot of people would say like ads are really bad, but I've seen it hasn't gotten TV ad bad yet. The TV was like fuck was it like every 15 minutes or something like that. It was fucking 4 minutes, or like not 4 minutes, but like it was like 7 minutes of ads or something stupid like that. But like in actuality, there was only like
How could I turn a deaf ear to
like whenever you were watching like a show, the show would be on for 30 minutes, but the show had like 7 minutes of commercials as well in the middle of it. Yeah. Four commercial breaks in episodes every 15 minutes, if I remember correctly. It's something stupid like that. So if people think YouTube ads are bad, It's probably someone who hasn't watched TV in a while, because TV is still like that. Plus, TV, you can't skip the ads.
Let the healing flow.
So a lot of the time, you had to use the bathroom during the ads. It's actually a good thing, because like, a lot of people who watch TV, here's the thing. People think YouTube is bad. No. Watching TV for like the entire day was the thing. You literally just watch, like, putting on Cartoon Network, for instance. Cartoon Network used to have a lot of good shows, so you would want to stay for all of them. And it literally was just put the TV on and just everybody sits in front of the fucking TV. Only reason people wouldn't sit together is because not everybody liked the same shows. Yeah, 247 episodes, SpongeBob was this, but yeah, like the marathons, dude. The marathons, oh my god, I used to live for the fucking marathons. Marathons were like every single episode that's ever been on repeat for the entire day. And I'll admit it, I used to sit there and watch marathons for a long time. And here's the thing, I watched the smart shows like Discovery Channel, History Channel, Food Network, National Geographic, but like I still watch for a long time. I used to watch so much TV. Like, legitimately, people complain about, like, commercials nowadays. No, commercials used to be so bad. Well, I think they still are if you watch TV, but nobody watches TV anymore. One thing as well, here's a fun thing. It's actually a fun fact about TV, or, media in general. Did you know most of the time when you're watching a program, watching the program isn't what gets you a lot of money? A lot of people would say, oh, I don't like this because all they wanted to do is sell action figures. Where do you think their money comes from? You think it comes from the show? That's naive. That's like, shows live off of the merchandise they produce. A show is like the advertisement for its action figure, right? That's the reality of a TV. It's the reason why a lot of your favorite TV shows were designed with action figure like stuff. Even like something as popular as like anime. In actuality, your anime ain't shit if it's not selling a bunch of figures or a bunch of t-shirts. T-shirts, anime figures, video games. Like, video games make a lot more money than you would think. But no one's gonna play an anime video game unless the anime is good, you know? Hell, there's a lot of people that will kind of sort of look past the fact that the anime video game is shit just because the anime was that good, and it literally is almost always shit. Where it's literally telling the same exact story you've already heard and stuff like that, but it's literally supporting your favorite franchise, so of course you're gonna get it, you know? Exact same thing with action figures. You know what it is? Video games are the new action figure. You know? That's like the best way to say it. Like, forget getting your kid like a toy Superman. Get him like a game that just so happens to have like a Superman like character. Like a Boy Scout style superhero. You're getting Spider-Man fucking 2026 or something like that, you know? Actually, I don't know if they're gonna have a Spider-Man game soon, but like, yeah. You're getting him a video game that literally has Spider-Man on it nowadays, you know? Or Batman. Forget getting him a Batman toy, get him Batman Arkham Asylum. You know? Collector's edition, Game of the Year edition, something stupid like that, you know? It's now your dad loves you if he gets you the gold box action figure. No, it's your dad loves you if he gets you the fucking Game of the Year edition for Batman Arkham Asylum. They'll get you with that too. I've actually seen something very similar to that. It's like, does your dad? It's something stupid like, I think it was a Tonka truck actually. It was like, real dads get their kid Tonka truck or something like that, or Thinker toy. It's just like, it's like one of those super manipulative commercials that's more for the child to give him like ammo against his parents. It's like, if you love me, you'd get me the golden box. It was like, what the fuck, where'd you learn that? I learned it from a commercial. Really? What commercial? Like, dude, commercials were crazy. They were competitive as hell. Your dad loves you if he gets you the golden box action figure with the fucking articulated joints on the fingers. Like, you don't need articulated joints on the fingers, but yeah, you can get that's the special toy, and it was also ass. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a conversation about fucking action figures. The commercials were wild. I remember real dad get the kid GTA 6 so they can go to the shoe store to get first supermarket. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if it was a game. I don't think it was a gaming thing. I think it literally was like Tonka. It's either Tonka or Hot Wheels. It was like one of the car ones. It was a box that had like gold trim or something, and it was like the car was like highly detailed and like made out of pure metal, like back when those toys were made out of metal, and it was like your dad loved, like, how to tell if your dad loves you or something like that, and it literally was just like the dad going and grabbing a fucking Tonka, and it was like the gold trim one, and fucking I think it was like the kid. Yeah, old Hot Wheels was on fire though. Old Hot Wheels were fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, old Hot Wheels were great. And people are like, oh, but the new ones are safer because they're made out of plastic. Motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, the fucking Hot Wheels, like, I used to have a Ronald McDonald mobile. People are like, oh, like, McDonald's toys are shit nowadays. Yeah, they are. You wanna know what was really good though? They're Hot Wheels back in the day when they had the metal Ronald McDonald car. The Ronald McDonald mobile was made out of metal. It was long, and it's now a collectible worth, I don't know how much it's worth. It's like worth hundreds maybe.
No immediate.
But I used to have a
Enter standby.
essentially what is a very, very rare collectible in my treasure chest. Which, yeah, I do have a treasure chest. I've had it all since I was born. But like, I used to have a fucking,
Ask for help.
like, I actually have a lot of things that would be considered collector's edition stuff nowadays. I just don't want to give them up. But yeah, the old Hot Wheels were great. I think the thing about collector's things is like, it's like, you collect it because you either love it or you collect it because it's like preserving history. It's like various reasons as to why you would collect things, right? But I've heard like a lot of like people say like there's various reasons to go collect things. Duration. Let's see. Oh. Oh yeah, I meant to go check on Mom. I'll be right back. See if we can. Oh. Depending on what she says, I don't know. I'll check. I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta get something to eat. Hey. Alright, I have unfortunate news. Hold on, I'm coming back. I have unfortunate news. We didn't defrost the chicken wings, so I have to wait for food. And because I don't really have anything to microwave right now, I might have to end stream early because I don't want to be like hangry. You know, when I get hungry, I get super angry. Not only that, it's super uncomfortable right now, so I'm gonna see if I can lessen my energy usage as much as possible before chicken wings are done. I'm pretty sure I have leftover chicken wings for tomorrow, so I can still stream, but I will have to go. I'm sorry guys, have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you, and remember to watch my content. I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. You know, sorry about that. Yeah, thank you, Mob. I appreciate it.